I had a wonderful session today. Hi, my name is Taras Machula, and I just wanted to fill you in on a session I had today. So this lady contacts me where she lost her husband in the current war, the Russian-Ukrainian war. And the sad thing is that he actually went to war without her telling her because he knew that she would worry. And in a rocket attack, he ended up having it basically destroyed the area, a shop that he was guarding and looking after, and there was no body that was left behind. So this woman had so many questions that she needed to ask. She didn't know what happened to him. She didn't know if he's still alive. She didn't know for example, what kind of funeral rites he wanted, because these things weren't discussed for her. And she didn't know why this was done, and how does this also align with her current life, and is it in alignment with the purpose of her current life? All these questions were able to be answered in the spiritual realm. What happened is we took her up to the spiritual realm. She met her guardian angel, she met her actual spirit animal, and she traveled to a place called the Temple of Divinity. And in the Temple of Divinity, there's this amazing place called the Hall of Remembrance. And in the Hall of Remembrance, there was her husband. And he came forward and he was able to talk to her. And they had a wonderful discussion. And he explained to her that the reason why she passed away was because to help Ukraine, to sacrifice for Ukraine. And this was an unbelievable opportunity for her to talk, to share, to expand. It also, during the whole session, she was given gifts, spiritual gifts, that told her and expressed to her what she needs to go and do going forward, how she needs to grow spiritually. And this was so in alignment with what she felt in herself, but could never get those answers. So the work that I'm doing is so amazing, because they told her that the way to process grief, the easiest way to process grief, is by going up to the spiritual realm and meeting your loved ones that have passed away. By meeting your loved ones, you can have this conversation that you couldn't have right here. You could hear them, you could ask questions, you can resolve issues. You can have tears of joy and tears of sorrow. But it was amazing for me to just watch how she smiled throughout the whole session. Yes, tears of joy were coming through, but through it, she was always smiling. It was amazing how she processed this all. And through this processing, when she came out of her session, she looked invigorated. She didn't even have a wrinkle in her face. She looked like she's a woman in her 50s, looked like she was 19. This is an absolute gift to the world, to be able to deal with processing gift in the spiritual realm. So if you're interested to learn about processing gifts in the spiritual realm, please reach out. I'd be more than happy to do a session with you or even talk with you about that. So if you're struggling through that, if you have questions, unanswered questions that you can't find answers for, please reach out. You can easily do that. tmachula66@gmail.com. Also, if you like these messages, please subscribe so that I can share more, and make a comment under the video so the videos actually grow. Thank you very much.